Fala galera, tudo bem com vocês? Hoje a gente tá aqui jogando Marvel Midnight Suns, então muito obrigado a todo mundo que tá assistindo, tá chegando lá aqui no nosso vídeo, tá certo? Valeu, quem puder conseguir nos ajudar vai ser incrível. Metralha o botão no like, eu tô com o código de vocês, até a pro e vambora. Ah, tá. Isso, parte. Arremesso e área de... Já tenho um, ainda aplico outro com sangramento. Johnny's America. Só vou botar agora. Ah, só vou só aumentar o som com escudo agora. E a gente tá com o bonde que a gente bota. Hero, Hunter, personalização. Peguei uma camisa lendária aqui só pra... A gente tá com o bonde que... Ah, é, eu já só dormi. É porque a gente falou ontem com todo mundo, deu um mó bom. Porque todo mundo agora tá preocupado com a gente, dá uma merda. Cara, aí. Parte 3, representante dos deuses. Miséria. Chegamos na parte 3, velho. Porra. Fale com a Nico. Inspeção na forja. Veja o Wolverine. Puta que pariu. Deixa eu ver aqui.
The chatter points to large numbers of...
Vou usar aqui na forja primeiro.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Lendário.
Where did you find this? This is some of my best work.
Vou apresentar.
Until next time.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Vou falar com o Goofy.
Pretty sure I misheard you, Logan. It kind of sounded like you were asking for help.
I don't make a habit of it, but I figured I could reach out to someone I trust.
What could I possibly help you with?
I see Robbie wasting hours with this thing, and I can't figure it out. It's more complex than most advanced Shi'ar technology.
This device is meant for children to enjoy. It cannot be that complicated.
Right. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But this thing's trickier than one of Charles Xavier's danger room traps. I'm just gonna push this button and see what happens.
Dois tiozão tentando jogar, velho.
Well, so much for that. So, what do you like to do for fun?
With so much turmoil happening, I treasure moments of quiet conversation. Connections to others is what gives me life.
Ah, you mean chit-chat. All right, I'm game. Maybe while we're waiting for this thing to turn on. I heard the game on here has some crazy dancing mushrooms. It'd be fun to show you.
But the device does not seem to be cooperating. So, what are you going to do now?
There was a time when I would have popped a claw and spiked this thing into the garbage.
But not now.
You've got me thinking positive thoughts these days, Hunter. So, I'm gonna find Robbie or Peter. I'll pop a claw and make him show me how to turn it on.
Ah, nível 4 com o Wolverine. Vambora. Olha aqui, vamos lá. Cadê Wolverine's? Personalizações aqui. E agora temos o... Eu vou pegar esse daqui. Temos o traje preto, que é o design do escuro, que é quando ele vai fazer bagulhos mais furtivos. Temos o tigre, que é preto e amarelo. E o vento de aço. Ah, tá, isso aqui é pra comprar. E o da arma X. Arma X. É pra comprar, velho, que não dá não. Aqui, aí dá baralho, só tem personalizações. Isso vai ter alguma coisinha ali. Não vai escolher pra comprar, mas eu vou comprar pra porra nenhuma. Vambora, temos que falar com a Nico. Temos que ir lá no negócio. Aqui. No mapa.
Lots of talk about Transio.
Temos que falar com o Doutor Estranho na sala de guerra. E todo mundo tá lá na... no coisa. Temos que falar com o Peter do lado de fora.
In the army, we call that hard intel.
Vamos lá.
Semantics aside, Hydra's never been this active. Hearing about sleeper agents pulling out from all the major three-letter agencies.
Can't believe. I find myself wishing Red Skull were still in charge.
Hydra hasn't been this active since my Howling Commando days. There's something going on that we're not seeing.
É a porra dos carinhos. Ah, tá entrando na biblioteca, velho.
Another day closer to the fulfillment of the
Our time to stop Chthon is running short. At this point, I'm willing to try just about anything. So, if you have any bright ideas...
Surely the situation is not as dire as it seems. There must be more to learn, more secrets to unlock, some weakness we could discover about Chthon.
Tem que ter alguma coisa, velho.
That's
Tem que
what
ter
I'm
alguma
doing.
coisa, velho.
If there's even a hint of a notion of a way to stop Chthon, I will ferret it out. If the circumstances weren't so dire, I might even find this fun.
Keep at it. Do not give up. We have to find something in one of those books.
These books tell me Chthon has been a threat before civilization began, when all that walked the earth were the Elder Gods.
But what else? Surely there is some bit of knowledge we can use. What other things did you learn?
I could keep you up all night blathering on about this, so tell me specifically what you are curious about.
Vamos lá.
Who were these elder gods? Tell me about them.
Siblings brought into existence on this planet by the Demiurge, the source of all life. These beings were named Set, Gaia, Ashtur, and Chthon. They ruled the planet for many millennia, each of them pursuing their own interests, increasingly battling each other for supremacy until finally it became too much. New gods emerged to topple the old gods and remove their influence from our world.
Nothing lasts forever, even for gods. Was Chthon always this monstrous evil from the very beginning?
There was always something wrong with him, but his insatiable pursuit of chaos magic eventually corrupted him in ways he could never reverse. While Chthon's sibling Gaia sought to nurture life on his planet, Chthon sought to absorb it into himself, to remake all life in his own twisted image. It was because of that evil drive that Chthon was banished to another realm.
And there he waits, ready to return when the opportunity presents itself. Like now.
Like now.
If Chthon returns, what exactly will happen to this world?
The world and all life as you know it will cease to exist, but it will not vanish. It will be recast in Chthon's image. We will exist only as extensions of Chthon, and the world will only serve to keep him alive.
What a hellish existence. What about the Darkhold? Could it not provide us with secrets of Chthon?
The Darkhold is dangerous in its own way. With Chthon locked away in another dimension, this is how he has sought to influence events in our world. It is Chthon's own words laid down in print. We cannot trust it as a reliable aid in our battle. It would be like trying to defeat Ultron using his own memoir. Nothing good will come of it.
And the writing is probably awful anyway. Prophecy mentions the sleeping giant awakening. If that is Hulk, how important is he to Chthon's goals?
I'm not sure, other than his presence complicates our ability to stop Hydra and Lilith's efforts.
Something will have to be done about him, or Stark may lose his mind. I do not want to hinder you anymore. Keep reading. Surely there is something we can use.
I hope you're right. And I'll keep digging. One more book. Maybe that will have the answer. A completed Darkhold brings Chthon a gasp away from our reality.
I know what it's like to feel guilty about the death of a loved one, too. My Uncle Ben. It's my fault he died.
Did you kill him?
Well, no, but I could have stopped the guy who did. Hey, those are beautiful. What are they, some kind of daisy?
Something as rare as she was.
I'm sure she forgives you.
Thanks, Peter. But I kinda want to be alone right now.
Yeah, okay, sorry, just trying to help.
I know, but this is not something you can help with.
Maybe someone else can. I feel bad for Rob.
Do you think what Peter said is true? That Agatha forgives me for what I did?
I know she forgives you.
Yeah, right. You can't know that.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. No one does. She's dead and it's all my fault. It's always my fault. If I had learned to control my powers better, she would be here today.
Agatha understood the dangers of taking someone as powerful as you under her wing. She did it anyway, because she had faith in you, and who you are to become.
And look what her faith cost her. An early grave.
Maybe she saw something in you. Something that was worth the sacrifice.
That's nice of you to say, but say it to Caretaker. I still haven't been able to look her in the eye since I've been back. She hates me.
You cannot hide from her forever. You need to figure out how to summon the courage to face her, so that both of you can move on.
Yeah, you're right. I owe her that.
You owe it to yourself. And Agatha. Agatha would want the two of you to be reconciled.
I know. I just don't know if I can make that happen.
Try. For Agatha.
Yeah. For Agatha. I, kinda need a few more minutes alone with her. Go on without me.
I will take my leave then.
Thanks, Hunter.
De buenas.
Lilith's tomb won't be that.
Guess you overheard our conversation.
Some of it.
Let's face it, this doomsday scenario might be a little too on the gothy supernatural side for the Avengers. So, it's time for them to move over and let the kids take the reins.
While I admit that we may need a change in strategy, I do not see the need to squeeze out the Avengers.
It's not like they have any problem stonewalling us whenever they feel like it.
Nico, we are all supposed to be working together.
Well, maybe this working together stuff doesn't always, you know, work out. Besides, everyone needs a little help now and then. Even the Avengers.
So, do you have a plan?
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all up in his all-you-can-eat cosmic flesh buffet? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet, but we'll work it out. Till then, keep this under wraps until we know what we're doing. I don't want to freak out the Avengers any more than they already are.
Will do.
Cool. Catch up later. Hey guys, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but we need to start stepping up.
I don't understand.
Tá querendo que eu fale com Doctor Strange de novo.
That collar of yours does not look good, Hunter.
I do not want to hinder you anymore. Keep reading. Surely there is something we can use.
I hope you're right. And I'll keep digging.
Nova região disponível. Uma nova região está disponível na mesa espelhada. Agora as missões podem aparecer em qualquer região desbloqueada. Que agora Trânsia. Agora chegamos na terceira parte. Como eu tô tentando melhorar ela, junto, né? A feiticeira escarlate. Tem que derrotar mais dele.
This is as close as you'll get to a straight fight. Take that thing down. Don't be swayed by her words.
Should be quick.
Chaos unleashed.
Where'd you learn that one?
You were too weak for this fight. Leave some for the rest of us.
That wasn't bad. Thanks for that.
I will not be defied.
I won't ever quit.
Saber que essa porra.
Not all that interested in anyone else.
I'll give it a whirl. Try and stop me now. How about this? Whoa, that was weird. You asked for it. Aw, you guys are so horrible thinking you can beat us.
That's an interesting technique.
Not looking so good over there.
bloqueio, porra. Porra é essa, mano?
Ready when you are.
Their time is short.
The history doesn't do you justice. You started it.
Just be careful you do not string together the wrong phrase. Your mother abandoned you.
Here's one for ya.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Já que a mãe, né? Já que ia morrer mesmo. Eu mandei o ataque em cima de todo mundo, cara. Tá de brincadeira, cara. Olhei assim, tome.
Hey Hunter, I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
Tá, Memorial de Johnny Blaze. Tá todo mundo aonde? Acho que tá do lado de fora, velho. Lá perto da oficina, velho. Pra lá. Pra cá, né? É, vai mesmo.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. Sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Yeah.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Oh, Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
Blaze.
Johnny
Johnny
Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?
Caralho. Deixa eu ver. Robbie tá precisando nada não, né?
Yo, it's good to see you.
Vambora, Robbie. Deixa eu olhar. Deixa eu dormir, relaxado. Deixa eu ir lá fora primeiro, vou ouvir.
Focus, Robbie, focus.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Later.
Deixa eu ver agora aqui.
Ready to work?
Então vou aplicar agora habilidades.
Let's do this.
Olha lá, dá pra aumentar. Tem que trocar a porra do bagulho, né?
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair. Ready for more?
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Que poderoso, tem 8 cartas dessa. O único tá cheio de carta, mas tá bom. Ih, chegou aqui, fúria.
Fire burns brighter. Back again.
É porque eu não tenho nenhum que tá com bagulho, velho.
See you around.
Deixa eu ver, meu. Uma carta. Tá com o bagulho tudo bom, né? Isso aqui é tudo da hora, isso aqui é tudo bagulho de recompra, velho. Tem 2 emulação, velho. Que é a única carta aqui que é boa pra ele, velho. Que portal, eu não gosto de usar portal, velho. Portal, eu odeio usar portal, velho. Isso é uma coisa que eu odeio, ficar usando portal, velho. E que eu já tenho as cartas que eu quero. Vamos ver, deixa isso aí.
Nice to get some fresh. Time to take it to the next level.
Just give me a target. A powerful improvement.
All right then.
Pronto. Vamos ver, deixa eu ver com agora. Só merda.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get
É,
caffeinated.
dá pra fazer um negócio com o Wolverine, né? Puxa, agora a lendária. Modo clássico dele.
Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
Sure. It tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
This group does not waste time. We will strike at Hydra and Transia quickly, and we will win.
Now there's a real rah-rah spirit I can get behind. I've got no time for long stays overseas. I don't like to pack a toothbrush, and my transient is pretty terrible.
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there. Back to her homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
The people of Transia are good at heart. There is natural beauty there. We can still save the country from the destruction brought upon it.
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there, we'll plant some trees? Sounds like a plan.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Deixa eu até ver aqui rapidinho. Tem coisas pra fazer aqui também. Ah não, então não precisa. Deixa eu ver aqui. Criações.
Allow us to assist you. All right, now we're talking. This should prove useful.
Sem bagulho defensivo.
See you, Hunter.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Ok, deixa eu ver o Hunter.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Chicote negro tem 7, velho. Ele é o que menos tem.
Do your thing. No pain, no gain.
Abrir de ataques e detonação de coisas. De ataque.
Later. Practice makes perfect.
A welcome enhancement.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
4 dessa habilidade, né?
Peace. Let's do this.
I feel the energy flow.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
This will prove effective. Mark my words.
Ganha 100% de bloqueio.
I feel stronger already.
Deixa ela mais forte. Cacete.
The chaos magic's power grows.
Pera aí.
A welcome enhancement.
Detonar. Auto vídeo.
All right then.
Eu tenho que ver alguém pra se tá tudo certo nos equipamentos das pessoas. Tô usando essa aqui, ó. Cargas, níveis. Detonar tá aqui, ó. Detonar. Eu já botei, né? Só falta pegar botar o roubo de vida e botar mais alguma coisa no roubo de vida. Eu vou editar mais ou menos. Ela faltou um sapão. E é o portal e negócio. Houve. Vou faltar uma sequência. Esse daqui eu botei recupere 132 de vida. Cautear. Aqui, ó, tá no raro agora. Nico já tem fortalecido. Dano, resistência. Isso aqui é aplicador de resistência. Oxi. Minha Nico tá forte demais, velho. Tenho que tirar isso daqui, ó. Tenho que botar de novo isso daqui. Vou botar isso aqui, ó. Cadê os olhos? Já. Pronto. Deixa eu ver quem eu vou falar.
Will my Transia ever know peace? You ever notice how pop culture never gets witches right?
I do not know if you noticed, but I am not exactly an expert on pop culture, Wanda.
I know I have. There are old, outdated tropes of witches flying around on broomsticks, turning children into mice with potion-laced chocolate, using glamours to change the color of our hair. Real witches don't just wiggle their nose and get the dishes to do themselves. Real magic comes with a price, and real witches end up paying it. It's not all magic wands and midnight margaritas.
Hollywood's misrepresentation of witches seems to be upsetting you. Maybe you could send them your thoughts.
Hollywood isn't the problem.
But they are contributing to the harmful stereotypes.
Haha, tell that to whoever's in charge of Halloween.
Are there any depictions of witches you do like?
Just the ones that have cats as familiars. Reminds me of Agatha and Ebony.
So, I read in your war journals, issue 47 to be specific, that you've been to Transia.
Is that a question?
Hey, can I ask a favor? Many mystical forces draw from the dark ley lines running through Transia.
What are we waiting for? Let's hit Hydra hard. I'm ready when you are. I asked Tony if he had any material on encryption. He left me this pile of spellbooks. Something tells me Dr. Strange is probably looking for them. Thanks, Hunter.
Back to Eastern Europe. Maybe I can finally get some decent pampushka.
Próximo eu já boto direto no principal, na Transia. E depois a gente vê.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
I'm all over it.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Consider it done.
I'm gonna rip you a new one. You ain't good enough for me. Whatever gets the job done.
I feel more like myself every day.
Got the spins here.
don't know when to quit.
Coming after me.
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time.
That was something.
Send reinforcements!
Don't blink!
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Slow them down, but it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
Soon we will be nourished.
Enjoy your nap. Don't mess with me.
For the we honor.
Knock it off.
Someone call for reinforcements? We stand with the mother.
What are you waiting for? All who serve Lilith will fall.
Did Caretaker really teach you that? I know she's secretly a badass. Nice move.
We can smell the power in your veins. We will
Not gonna work this time.
You're in trouble now. I've been waiting. Sounds like we've got friendlies inbound.
Change your mind?
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
Your fate is sealed. Hail that!
Still getting better after all these years.
My sisters and I will soon be rewarded.
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
We can wait no more.
That's still the prize. The light will heal you.
Appreciate it.
Ainda resisto.
Attached to that face.
Not bad. I'm on it.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
By mother's hand. We grow weak. As she will. Our pact will not be broken. Will sustain us.
Time for the real thing. Hope you're ready.
Business as usual.
It's about time. You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
To restore
Hydra green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
We will move it.
Vambora, se puder. Não vai ninguém não.
No breaking that combo.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
O cara pensa, O cara pensa o saco. Puta que pariu. Bate, verá. Aqui o cara pensa, pô. Aqui o cara pensa, pô.
Book club tonight. You in?
Meet you there.
Let's get moving.
My plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out. Can we start?
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
That makes no sense. Why say Queen of Royal Blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form, but where do they stash the princess?
That rocket sled had a bunch of places to hide a princess.
Ah, but the next time you see the sled, Glaxogorp passes it off to another Zorgot and orders it to be sterilized. Their plan required her to be in Crash's suit. The opaque helmet keeps her safe. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus. Until things are less apocalyptic.
I enjoyed some of it, despite the drawbacks.
Oh, like what?
Well, my leisure activities rarely have such inactivity.
I'm right there with you. I almost pitched this as a workout for the body and the mind. Get in some cardio, maybe a bit of strength training, and talk about the books while we exercised. I was going to call it the Bookathlon Club.
Huh.
Right. After I slept on it, I had the same reaction to my own idea.
Maybe next time.
Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
She is Earth's mightiest hero. It is difficult to compete with that.
Not at all. I have no interest in that.
Then why?
Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Well, completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You were no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. On your way out?
Fala isso aí.
That is it for me.
Good meeting.
Hunter, hello.
You're looking well, Hunter.
Umas cartinhas pra gente ver, né?
You really aren't what I expected.
How so?
Agatha and Caretaker told so many stories. The idea of you was nearly beyond imagining, but the actual you? Rather normal.
Everyone tells me that. I think they oversold the memory of me.
If so, it wasn't by much. It shouldn't be this easy. I always pictured a gulf between us.
The other Midnight Suns only had good things to say about you. I looked forward to meeting you.
I'm sorry it was under such negative circumstances.
The real you. I do not hold Lilith's control against you. You should not hold it against yourself either.
This is nice. It feels better than I deserve.
No. It is exactly what you deserve.
And that is...
A chance.
Let's do this again soon, yes?
Ah, não gosto de petisco. Muito obrigado, galera. Não se esqueça de se inscrever no meu canal, dar like no vídeo, tá certo? Muito obrigado por estar seguindo, tá inscrevendo, tá deixando o like no nosso vídeo, tá certo? Valeu. Quem puder conseguir nos ajudar vai ser incrível. Metralha o botão do like, eu tô contando com de vocês. Até a próxima com muito mais. Valeu!